Hi everyone, today I'm going to be running through our new grazing features that we've released on our performance plan in the UK. So once logged in, you can now see the grazing section at the left hand side. So if we come into here, we can see we've got a rotational planner and a grazing chart as well. So now it makes it really easy to plan with confidence using grazing suggestions based on feed availability. If we click create rotation, you can see under plan type, we can either do it under a feed on offer or manual. So on feed on offer, it'll calculate the grazing days based on the inputs you've been putting in. And this can also be updated as you go as well. You can also assign different teammates and keep them notified, so then everyone can see upcoming stock moves and take action at the right time. So to create a plan, you can either do this from the farm map and go to add and then create rotation, or we can find grazing at the left-hand side here and then press create rotation. So we just need to add a few details in first, so we can select the plan type. We can either do feed on offer or manual. Then we can give our rotation a name, and we can assign it to someone as well who's on as a user. So I'm going to set the start date as tomorrow. I'm going to have a target rest period of 14 days. And then I'm going to do a rotation period of 28 days. I'm going to select cattle and then select my cows from my management groups. Once you're happy, you can hit save. And then it brings you in to build which paddocks these animals are going to go into. So I'm going to start in paddock B, then to paddock A, then to Frankfield, and then into paddock 7. So in my paddock 7, I do have 2 cells. So I've split that up when I create the paddock. So I can say if I just wanted it to go in cell 1 or cell 2, particularly if you're doing a grazing plan in one field and there's quite a lot of different cells in it, you can do that when you create the paddocks. But in this instance, they're just going to go into the full field. So I'm just going to select paddock 7. So I'm going to set my grazing days now. So I'm going to say that they're in there for 7 days each. And then I can hit save. So it's going to bring up my details here. So how many days I'm going through, my summer grazing, the cows that are involved, and then all the different moves come down here. So once the 31st of May comes tomorrow, I can hit start and then say that they all went into these paddocks on the days that they did. This is editable if you need to edit the plan at any point in time, or end it or delete it as well up here. And then if we head into our grazing chart, this gives us a really good overview of all the paddocks and their grazing information. So you can see all your different paddocks here, and then the total days grazed, and you can look into it and see how many days grazed for what period. And this isn't just paddocks that are involved in a plan, this is all your paddocks on the farm. Just like any other report, you can export this to Excel or print it off, and you can also adjust the date range as well. If we head into our farm map, I'm going to show you how to do the cell grazing as well. So if we came down here to draw a paddock, I can do add paddock by shape. Start drawing around the paddock. Press finish. And then hit save. And if I click into the paddock and do create paddock record and create manage cells, here we can add in the different cells. So I can do cell 1 and split this up to 2 acres, add a cell 2, another 2, cell 3, another 2, and then just have the remaining as the other 2. So it's about 2 acres each, and then I can hit save. So here under the paddock information, if I press that drop down, I can see the different cells I've created. You can't specify the area that the cell is in on the paddock yet, but you can, if you wanted to rename these to left-hand side, right-hand side, middle, centre, things like that, you can do. So it's really useful if you're doing a grading plan, you can select the different cells to go into as well, just to point out. And that's everything on the grazing planner and the grazing chart. If you need to get more help, please send us a message or learn here in the planner. You can click into our help article to read about a bit more about it. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you on the next one.